2, 1.
Alright, so one question that I know I get occasionally is, what about lightning rods? So I'm going to ask the experts, what about lightning rods? I have no
idea. It's an obvious question. Being the newbie here on property, one of the things that Pete and I talked a lot about after my arrival was the performance of lightning rod. It's an iconic attraction for Dollywood Parks and Resorts, and it's one that wasn't operating as consistently as we wanted it to. So we went to work together. I don't know if anyone realizes it, but he's a real coaster geek. I mean, he's phenomenal, to be responsible for marketing all of these attractions, because he's really into it. And Pete and I worked with re-engineering, the type of track that's being used on lightning rod. And it went to a new type of engineering called Ibox track. And you'll notice that if you take a look at it, that the track is now wrapped in metal. And it's going to make for a really repeatable experience, very smooth style experience. And one thing I've learned since living in Tennessee, there's big swings in temperature. It goes from really cold to really hot, and go figure, that's not a really good idea for wood to expand and contract, which made for the inconsistencies. So we're really excited that our transition has happened and we'll be ready for open.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you that followed this as we built this ride originally, this was an iconic attraction, as Eugene said, but one that was a one of a kind. And I will tell you that I think you can all still feel that that's the same. The things you love about lightning rod are going to maybe be even a notch better. The launch that you just heard go up, and now with it coming home, the sound's a little bit different. The speeds are the same. The launch speed and the speed of the trains are the same or a little bit better. But I mean, I think what's most important is for guest comfort, it's going to be a much more enjoyable ride for our average guest. It's going to be a smoother ride experience. Still going to be as dynamic with the airtime that you're used to and all of that excitement, but it's going to feel much more comfortable. And we're excited about it. I mean, I think the other part of it is with the Ibox, several of the GCI coasters around the world have been transitioned from the topper track to the Ibox, and it's moved their operational efficiency from 60 to 70% operation well into the mid-90s, and that's what we're looking for. We want to make sure that when you come to this park, that this ride is open when you come. So we have we've retracked 2/3 of the track in all of the areas that have the most dynamic action, and there's about 1/3 of the track that maybe a little less dynamic, that still have the topper track on it. And if you want to see a real good transition as you come out of this trick here at the end, going right into the brake run, you'll see the joint that's right there between the Ibox and the topper track. You're not going to know the difference really as you ride it, but it's going to be a much more pleasant and consistent ride.